Living like a billionaire isn't easy at all. The personal security in keeping your luxury goods safe is a top. If you're paying for high level of security out of your pocket, you will pay about $21,370 per day. That's on top of other upfront costs for other forms of security like a home security system. That is a lot more money. Outdoor home maintenance costs about $400 to $8,000 a day, depending on how big your property is. A fortune. The cost for a security team can seriously add up over time. Billionaires always have a butler keeping their mansion spick and span. It requires lots of work, and they'll likely want a butler on their staff to help out. The butler often helps care for a portion of your home. The average butler takes home about $68,000 annually, according to the pay scale, a provider of salary data. Salaries typically topped out at $99,610, which works out to be about $273.96 per day. Another thing you could look into as well would probably be the nanny fees. When you're a billionaire, work keeps you very busy. So if you have kids, you definitely need to hire some help to care for them. The founder of a nanny agency told the Daily Mail that the salary for a live-in nanny could quickly begin around $80,000. That works out to be a daily rate of over $256 per day. You'll also need to cover other expenses, like if you're traveling as a family for example, prepare to pay your nanny travel expenses too. Billionaires have their own personal chefs. They hire full-time chefs to have them plan and cook their food for them. Indeed reported that a private chef's salary usually tops out at $188,000, which means your daily cost for a private chef would be about $515 daily. Billionaires also have their personal trainer. Personal trainer fee is about $1,300 to $1,500 a day. Now with the last one, we have their mansion. Not surprisingly, homes will be among the highest costs. With security and everything, your mansion is worthy of being a billionaire with a price of $15,000 a day. If you become a billionaire, the daily housing cost varies depending on the price of your home. But if you've invested in the home costing $138 million, like billionaire Jeff Green in the Beverly Hills mansion listed for $138 million, you'll be paying a fortune every single day. Assuming you bought a home and put down respectable 20% down for your payment, you're looking at a mortgage worth of $100.3 million. At an interest rate of 3.875% on a 30-year fixed-rate mortgage, you'll pay about $485K per month or around $16K per day. Now that is all insane, but security is a big thing. So it does depend on how much they spend daily. So making money is not difficult as it only takes hard work and dedication to reach that stage. These billionaires have made themselves reached into the top stage. Well, there are many things that a billionaire spends, but they also spend a big amount on their security details. So here we have listed some top richest people who spend a fortune for their securities. Top billionaires who spend much money for their securities. Tim Cook. Apple's CEO Tim Cook, the iPhone maker, is being considered as the biggest company all around the world, where he spends $700,000 on his security details. Mark Zuckerberg. Facebook's founder Mark Zuckerberg, whose Facebook website is very famous all around the world, where he brought many faraway people together by providing them with communications through Facebook. He shells out $7.3 million on his security details. Mukesh Ambani. India's richest man Mukesh Ambani have many securities that follow around him and his family. While being one of the top businessmen all around the world, he spends almost $10.5 million on his securities. Jeff Bezos. Amazon's founder Jeff Bezos, whose online shopping is nationwide famous, and he spends a fortune for his security details that is almost $1.6 million. Bezos is Amazon's largest shareholder, and he is listed as the second richest person all around the world. Warren Buffett. The chairman and the CEO of the Berkshire Hathaway spends almost $387,881 for his personal security, and the cost increases year by year. Mike Dell. Dell Corporation spends over $1.2 million a year to make sure that its founder, Mike Dell, is safe and secure. While CEOs and business people don't have as much to worry about in regards to crazed fans, they must still take a great deal of care when it comes to their security. CEOs could be targeted by terrorists, protesters, and other parties. 50 Cent. The famed rapper and businessman looks after himself with a large security team. 50 Cent admitted that he spends about $20K a week for security at his mansion in Connecticut alone. If that seems like it's a bit much, it's important to remember that 50 Cent has been shot several times. Now, he's taking no chances when it comes to his life and property. Howard Schultz. The CEO of Starbucks gets another perk in addition to his salary and bonuses. Starbucks spends nearly $600,000 a year on personal security for the famed CEO. This spending is in addition to the spending Howard Schultz spends at his home. With Starbucks frequently the target of protesters and anarchists, you can't blame the company for wanting to make sure that its founder and CEO is safe and secure at all times. Larry Ellison. The Oracle CEO is protected by one of the most advanced and expensive security teams in the world. With over $40 billion in wealth, Larry Ellison could afford to field a small army. Oracle alone spends $1.7 million on security spending for the headman. In addition, Mr. Ellison most likely spends some of his own money on security systems for his home and personal property. Given Mr. Ellison's high public profile and frequent appearances, the company is making a wise investment. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Two of the biggest stars in Hollywood, Kanye are also known for their lavish spending. There's the $1 million they reportedly spent on gold-plated toilet seats, and the huge fleets of expensive cars, for example. Beyond toys and luxuries, however, Kim and Kanye are very serious about their personal security. Kanye reportedly spends $1 million a year alone on his daughter, Northwest. The couple also has numerous armored cars, some of which are believed to cost $1 million or more. Whenever they appear in public, the couple is guarded by numerous security guards. Leslie Wexner. The CEO of Limited Brands Corporation, Leslie Wexner, is worth a cool $4.5 billion. In order to make sure that their boss is safe at all times, Limited Brands spends about $1.2 million a year on security. This includes spending on a personal jet and ground transportation. Limited Brands owns many famous retail brands including Victoria's Secret and Bath & Body Works. Bill Gates. Besides holding the title of the richest man in the world, Bill Gates is also a big spender when it comes to security. His $150 million complex outside of Seattle, Washington is reportedly equipped with some of the most advanced security measures in the world. Whenever Mr. Gates travels in public, which is quite frequently, he is escorted by a large security team. After getting hit with a pie in 1999, Mr. Gates has been especially careful when it comes to his security. Trips to developing countries and other dangerous places make it even more difficult to provide Mr. Gates with adequate security. So, this is a list of some billionaires who spend so much money for their security. Now think, what will you do if you will be a billionaire? Hope you like the video and the story of the billionaires. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to escape the ordinary and comment what you'd like to see next.